Rover?
According to Baiji, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. Leave it to me. Wind guide me.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
One with the sound. Strike from the shadows. Moment of resonance. One with the sound. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness. One with the sounds. Bad timing. The hour is upon us. One with the sounds. One with the sounds. No hesitation. Keep it together.
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic wooden plaques. Why are they here? They seem to belong to it. I remember reading about some.
I see.
Watch out! Something's not right.
Brother. Help.
It seems to only tacit discords at this one, turning the last bits. I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sent Rover. It seems to be begging for the village is cross something based on the evidence. Perhaps that there must be some. I'll inform you. Sorry. I know it doesn't sound very convincing. Thank you, Rover. As for the little. The area is a mess. Look, someone. These cards, the Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Frax?
Yes. I don't know much of it's a group of
Fusing.
I've seen signs above the art. No one knows. And there is a man who they belong to. If he's responsible. Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it. If you need to hear it from me, then cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting. The girl, she's gonna Don't worry. Well, let's just to begin with. I heard you. that makes sense, given how so you know. No need to be so on it. But out of all, before you knew, you are, from the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is that's why but truth hurts sometimes. I know. My goal is, come on, as you learn more, and before that, maybe you should, I won't tell you so go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Now, what is the conclusion? But let me ask you then. Let me give you the truth is far more complicated than you think. First, an innocent girl, or next, what false devotion, fleeting kindness, collect now, Rover. I'm eager to hear your version after. Our story begins once upon a time in a peaceful village. In the day, they toiled for food. Fables. But they always the same story. Whatever you learn, like this village, so that one day, the shepherd brought them... No? With a wave of his flock, they no longer... The flock worshipped their What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those. Oh, you are right. It's up to... The lambs, as each night, Rover. I once, but true, the world was to receive when every wit, when they can, they all. Funny. Later, the shepherd, on the next day, the shepherd suddenly, after witnessing those... Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, answer me enough. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, the direct culprit. He held all, unfortunate, if they were given inevitably. Now, my second question. What price did the lamb... Of course. Here's my... What is the truth?
The shepherd was granting wishes by
Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb, the innocent, all the shepherd had to do was fun answer. I was never the shepherd. Well then,